Hi guys! So a few of you wanted to know how I tied my scarf in this outfit of the day here, and so I thought I would do a double whammy tutorial in this video. First, I'm going to show you how to tie a scarf on your head, and then I'm going to show you how to make a headband from scratch so you don't always have to tie it. Alrighty, so let's start with the scarf first. You'll want a pretty large size scarf to do this, or even a really long one. This one I bought from the thrift store and the giraffe print on it is just super beautiful. So I fold the scarf diagonally for extra length. Holding onto each ends, I twirl it into a thin strip. With the extra tip that is sticking out, I just fold it inward so it could be hidden on the head. Next, I place it to the back of my head, making sure that there's enough length on each side of the scarf. Then I pull it to the front and I cross the ends once to create an X. Now the most important thing is to bring the bottom end up and over to the other side, twisting it while you go. Pull on the ends until it's tight and not giving you a migraine at the same time. Bring the ends to the back and tie with a knot. Go ahead and tuck the knot into the scarf, and that's pretty much it. So if you have a bunch of ugly scarves that you don't use anymore, try putting it up as a headband. That's always fun and you can always reuse things. Now I also made this headband from a few strips of fabrics, and it turned out nicely since I don't have to worry about the hassle of tying constantly. First, I cut out 2 pieces of fabric that is about 19 by 5 inches wide. Now these measurements will be bigger or smaller depending on your head size. You'll just have to play around with it. I fold both pieces lengthwise and I sew on the raw edge. So you'll end up with 2 tubes like this. Just go ahead and flip both of them to the right side. Lay the tube down so that the seam is facing upwards and is in the middle of the tube. Next, you'll want to make an elastic scrunchie about 4.5 inches long. If you want to learn how to do this, you can go ahead and click on this video here. Now here's something really important. Be extra sure that the seam of the scrunchie is on the flat side of the elastic and is set right in the center. Go ahead and pull the extra fabric past the elastic about 1 inch. Feel where the elastic is and sew on the fabric and the elastic so that it is secured. Repeat on the other side. With the 2 tubes from earlier, fold one of them in half and feed the other one through the fold, making sure that the ends meet up equally. So take the ends and fold it inwards or however you like so that it's almost the same width as the scrunchie. So here's a little bit of a tricky part. Place the end of the folded tube against the seam side of the scrunchie, but don't put it right on the edge. You'll want to place it on the edge of the elastic that is inside of the scrunchie. Go ahead and sew a straight line on it. Next, fold that 1 inch of fabric over and sew a bit beyond the bulk to help hide things. You have a little bit of extra fabric left, which is fine. Just use a pair of scissors to cut it off and be super careful that you don't cut off your stitch. See how clean the finish is? So I like to wear these things on days when my hair is super gross and dirty and I just don't want to fuss with it at all. I place the headband onto my head and I fix it until I like it the way it looks. Then I just tie my hair up into a ponytail bun hybrid thingy. So I hope the video inspires you guys to do at least something with your headband, scarf, and fabrics. So have fun and rock on, hair junkies / fashionistas. Bye!